the mind of a psycho. Usually something rusty and sharp. But what about their thoughts, their memories, their dreams? I have studied the psychos of Pandora for decades, and I believe they all share something in common. A single idea so powerful that it breaks any mind that contains it. I call it Valhalla. This is Krieg. He's a Crimson Raider, a friend, and most importantly for today, a psycho. Say hello, Krieg.
Maggots wriggling down into the fester!
Communication is not his strong suit, but yours wouldn't be either if your mind looked like his. As such, in order to get answers, we must seek them out ourselves. What is the origin of a psycho? What lies within Valhalla? We are about to find out.
Plan. When your trigger goes click, it's time to buy. You know where to find me. Trust your friend Marcus. You want what I'm selling. Happy to help.
Get the fun shots for your gunshots at Doctor's Ed's Portable Clinic.
I am speaking to you by way of my custom brain link technology. Patent denial appeal pending. How does it look in there?
Huh. Not exactly what I was expecting. Tannis, you sure this is the right spot?
I doubt I made a mistake. I do not usually do that. Why? What are you seeing?
War for the little flies who fester in the grime!
You're not Dennis.
Wonderful. Never question me again. Now, see if you can make contact with Krieg's inner consciousness. We must find Valhalla.
Slavering jawbones rake fury across me. Barrels of gore lie built upon a slaking ground. Tack and nail, grinding bones, grating raw against the shining host. What? But playthings tasted with the ripping shreds!
I don't know who you are, but you're not gonna survive my friend here's welcoming party. But I've got a place we can talk. Come on in. I'm just on the other side.
But back and forth cutting where the gut wore thin! Backing for the withered spit!
The madman pretty much runs everything. place is pretty messed up, but he leaves me alone here, so you're safe.
We're stuck in here together, we might as well find a way to pass the time. I've got a joke. Ready?
Perversion diversion.
Okay, here goes. Why did the skag cross the road?
Give chase. They scatter at my shadow. Disembowel a belly full of coals. We feast.
There aren't any skags, it's a joke.
Phantoms hunt.
Right, imaginary, like a story. Why did the skag cross the road?
My shadow feeds. Melt the ice caps. Ravage the water fountain.
How could you lose that watch? It was the only thing I had left.
The minute hand's an animal, and seconds are ticks that drain me of dark embers!
I don't care if it freaked you out. How are we supposed to live together if you don't respect my stuff?
No, I hold the mirror, you hold the snake!
Just get out of here. I need some space. Welcome to my home, I guess. I'm not, really used to having guests around here.
Who are you?
I am known as Flack. And if you are not Krieg, then who are you?
Well, I'm also Krieg. At least, I'm the part that remembers how to be more than a screaming murder machine. How did you even get in here?
Tannis sent me on this strange journey to discover what causes psychos to be psychos. She calls it Valhalla.
Tannis, huh? Should have guessed. As for what makes the madman mad, I've wondered that myself. But I don't think he wants me to know. See that? If your so-called Valhalla is anywhere, that's where it'll be. He's kept me out of there for as long as I can remember.
Maybe you can sneak in, though. Worth a shot.
No hang a sloppy, I'm a palindrome.
Easy, man. They're just looking around.
Slice you through the ears.
Yeah, we've got it, you drama queen. What I wouldn't give to be rid of this guy.
You're my own saucy amputation.
Good, we're on the same page. Maybe I'll just leave with the Vault Hunter.
I doubt that is an option.
Think about it. If Tannis can get you in here, she can probably get me out, right? Maybe put me in, like, a robot body? That'd be cool. At this point, though, as long as I don't have to deal with this guy anymore, I'd settle for being a lump in a mayonnaise jar.
Tannis, can you do that?
Oh, absolutely. You can store a human mind on a memory card the size of a postage stamp. I have a drawer full. But, as requested, I will track down a mayonnaise jar.
Hey, you hear that, man? All you gotta do is open up the door to Valhalla for our guest, and then you get what you've always wanted. Me out of here. For good.
Cut the chain link to razor ribbons. Let's dance the blades.
Sounds like he's just as excited to be rid of me as I am to leave. All right, man. Where are the keys?
Ruins astray.
What do you mean you lost them? Of course. Look who I'm talking to.
Polish the chalice. Shine a spittoon. Make mirrors of monsters.
Okay. He's saying we gotta go through our brain and find the parts of this statue. We need a buzz axe, a gauntlet, and a mask.
The screaming can opener. Ah, an orb. What is its purpose? Chase the meaty man! Give the baby its milk bone!
Huh. That's an old memory through there. Or at least, it was before this guy had his way with it. Hope you're up for some weird stuff, Vault Hunter. Alright, man. What's first on this little scavenger hunt of yours?
The judge's gavel!
You heard him. The statue's buzz axe is in there somewhere. Let's go get it. Listen to assault a COV stronghold. Listen, you're probably in for a pretty violent ride here. You should gear up. There's a chest over there. Check it out.
Starving for the butcher's call!
He's excited to get that buzz axe.
Well tracked, piece.
Tannis, will this, sweet loot still function in the real space?
Oh yes, they will remain perfectly functional, so long as you constantly concentrate on unbelieving in their non-impermanent anti-existence, naturally. In fact, considering the Psycho's fixation on war, I would expect Valhalla to be brimming with all sorts of weaponry. Something to look forward to.
Well, guess we'd better get to it. Go on, no point in turning back now. Let's find that buzz axe.
Calamitous slaughter!
This is great. We make a great pair. Which is to say, yeah, I'm great. You look great. Holding me.
Dive into the marrow and lick the wounds clean.
I understand, Krieg. Well, to be frank, nothing you say makes direct sense. Your speech is erratic and essentially incomprehensible. But what I meant to say is, we are alike in a finite number of ways, which allows me to connect with who you are. We are both comfortable with solitude. We both speak our minds in a way that others may find off-putting. And that concludes the...
Whoa, okay then. Lot to take in here.
Okay, this is exactly what I was talking about. You are the worst. You're letting our mind go to shambles. Look at this place. It's a mess. Butchery for juicy weasels. You and I have very different ideas of fun, man.
Oh, rip the organs from their flesh pockets!
Okay, he's really excited to start looking for that buzz axe. Let him know when you're ready to go.
Flesh horn! The flesh horn must blow!
Totally with you, man. Anytime I see a flesh horn, I'm like, that thing's gotta blow.
Really, man? Blow the flesh horn? You do know how that sounds, don't you?
Lilith sent the Crimson Raiders on a number of missions, but I do not recall them being so meat-centric. Alas, such is the fleeting nature of memory. Did you know that our minds reconstruct our memories each time we recall them? Much like children playing echophone, whispering messages into each other's ears, the memory distorts itself with every recollection. It seems the mind of a psycho amplifies that distortion to the nth degree.
Come get some. Get dead.
brainwaves that repeat continuously throughout Krieg's memories. There must be some significance that merits this repetition. Help me extract instances of this pattern so I may study it. I've sent a series of probes. Be advised, their powers are limited. You will need to act quickly to collect the data.
Spikety.
Give it another shot, Vault Hunter. Oh dear, I have accidentally made a pun. Please excuse me while I self-flagellate.
Die. Thickety. Spikety. Die. Spikety, thickety, die.
Curious. Curious indeed. Is this a phonetic code, perhaps, or the start of a recipe? There is something to be gleaned here, but I refuse to theorize until I have all the information. It is starting to come together, but I will need to understand the entire pattern.
Oh, you're gonna die. Serving up fresh hot death. Looks pretty unbreakable.
Climbing ever higher over the bones of my enemy.
May as well get this. Wouldn't stick around if I were you. Nobody else does. Can't really blame them. I wouldn't want to be around me either. You should go.
I cannot abandon a creature in pain.
Better keep your distance if you don't want to get hurt. Just go. I don't want to hurt you.
Then may I recommend not blowing up?
Blowing up is all I know. Besides, who wants to get close to this? People aren't lining up to reach out and stop me.
So much work left to do.
Come on, back up with ya.
Thank you. Like some trash from my pocket.
Get a hold of yourself, man!
What am I even doing here? What's the point if nothing changes? Do you have any idea what that's like?
Well, I've never tried it myself, but I've had my share of other people trying to blow me up. The one thing that saved my ass every time was Iron Bear. As soon as I was back in that cockpit, I knew everything would be okay. And all those problems started looking like targets. You just need to find that one safe place. Find your Iron Bear.
Huh. Thanks. I'm gonna head out. I've got a lot on my mind.
Right there.
That must be the, flesh horn.
Spice up the fricassee!
Looks like he's giving you the honors.
Here you are. Ooh, shiny box. Look at that little butterackle.